Hey guys, welcome to another recap of American Idol. Well, this is the first performance show for the top 12 guys. Alright, let's talk about the judges. Randy is just happy that they didn't fire him. JLo's happy that she doesn't have to say no anymore because she's just a girl who can't say no without crying. And Steven, they actually gave him a present. They gave him a little speech bubble to put over his potty mouth. Alright, so the contestants are going to be choosing any song that they want to perform tonight. Could go up in flames, and some of them did. Alright, Clint Gamboa went first. He sang Superstitious. He's the karaoke singer. And you know what? It was okay. He covered it pretty well, but there's just nothing special about his performance. I mean, he didn't really add any artistry to it, so I kind of find it interesting, though, that he looks like one of the Gosling kids grown up. If you look closely, he looks like one of the boys grown up. It's really weird. Alright, Giovanni Barreto was up next. He sang I'll Be. Again, it was okay. J-Lo was singing along with him at points, and it kind of reminded me of Paula, and it was just kind of weird, and I don't know, I think he needs to work on his performance a little bit more, his stage presence. Jordan Dorsey up next, the bar mitzvah singer. He sang Oh My Gosh. I don't think it was a good song choice for him at all. It didn't showcase his voice, and it didn't really represent who he was. I don't know why he would pick something like that. I don't know. I mean, you could have picked any song that you wanted to pick, and to pick a song just because it was like Usher, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Tim Halperin up next, Street Corner Symphony. Not a good choice. It's like they had these 3 or 4 songs in a row that were just not good song choices for the artists. He was kind of struggling during the song, and it wasn't good. I mean, it felt like work, you know, it wasn't effortless. Brett Lowenstern. Now, he chose Light My Fire by The Doors. He took a huge risk picking that song, and I think it paid off. I thought it was a good choice for him, but I don't think he had enough chutzpah there to sell it on the stage, because it seemed like his performance was a little bit thin. Not his vocal performance, his actual, like, stage presence performance. Although his voice, I don't know. I guess it was okay. I'm not sure. But I did like that he picked that song. James Durbin up next. You've Got Another Thing Coming. He is a rocker through and through. I thought it was a great choice to showcase his voice. He did a good job with it. He hit all his notes, but I want to know what's up with the tail. I mean, he said that was his gimmick, but I think he really needs to get a new gimmick, because a tail? What is he, some kind of animal? Some kind of rock animal? I don't know. Alright, Robbie Rosen up next. He did that Sarah McLachlan song, Angel. I did not think this was a good song choice for him. He was pitchy. J-Lo and Steven Tyler were all like, oh, you did a good job. I liked your choices better than Sarah McLachlan's. Hello, have you two been smoking in the bathroom? Randy was the only voice of reason there that was like, I'm not feeling it. And Robbie was like, I did a good job. They said I did. What's up with that? Man up. If you didn't do a great job, admit it. Alright, Scotty McCreery. Letters from Home. As much as I do not like country music, I had to like this because he really did a good job. He made the right choice for his voice. He had great stage presence. He hit all his notes. The only thing was, I don't think he really added any artistry to it, but he did a good cover. Stefano Langone, Just the Way You Are. It was okay. Some trouble spots. Couldn't hit some of the upper notes. He said it was for the ladies. I'm thinking Ryan was wishing he was a lady. You know, Ryan was a lady, not Stefano. All right. Paul McDonald. I love his quirkiness. He's out there. He chose Maggie May, and I loved it. I thought it was a good song choice for him. He did sound an awful lot like Rod Stewart, though, but he did have some quirky moves that he jazzed it up with, but it kind of brought me back to the old Soup where Lou the Chihuahua auditioned and Paula was like, and when you smile, forget about it. Especially since J-Lo mentioned his really flashy smile. Took me back. All right, two more. Let's see. Jacob Lusk. He did a Luther Vandross song, A House Is Not a Home. I love that song. I thought it was a great song choice for him. He's like Luther Vandross reincarnate. The beginning was good, but when he got into the higher range, he blew everybody out of the water. And closing the show was the real superstar, Casey Abrams. Now, there was some speculation that he wasn't going to perform. He was in the hospital. He was really sick. He needed a blood transfusion. Well, miracle upon miracles, he got out of the hospital and went and performed on the show. He did I Put a Spell on You. Very risky choice because it's not a pop song. But the guy is freaking fearless. Fearless. With good reason, because he's completely original. He has nothing to fear because he's not trying to copy anybody else. He was truly amazing. It was like watching Adam Lambert all over again, like when he was in his season, and I was just like, Adam Lambert is amazing. And that's the feeling that I'm getting from Casey Abrams too, that he is original and fearless. Oh, Yukon Cornelius, they're just gonna have to make you the winner because you're amazing. He's amazing, just the way he is. All right, so tomorrow night, it's the ladies' turn. I have a feeling they're not going to be as good as the men, and the men were not all that great, but the ladies' talent is not as good as the men's talent this season. I'm sorry, guys. So until tomorrow, much love.